What's sizzling, what's popping, what's tea? Hi, what's up? You're welcome to Entertainment and Trends right here on the News God. Oh, okay, maybe that was a little bit too international, so let me bring it back. Hello, you're welcome to Entertainment and Trends right here on the News God. Wait, let me not be so formal. This is entertainment. This is Entertainment and Trends. I don't want to come off as too uptight like I do in the news reporting. You've probably seen me on YouTube or TikTok reporting the news or reading the news to you, and I seem uptight and I seem so serious. That's not what this video is giving. So first of all, to indicate that, let me unfold my sleeves really nicely to just give you a little signal that this is about spilling tea. And when I say spilling tea, it means we're about to get into the entertainment gossips, the juicy ones, the ones that have occurred within this week. And this is what this video is about, right? So let's do that. What have you seen on the internet during the week? I have 5 strong stories that I'm sure that some of you have also seen. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about them. They've happened during the week, but yes, we're going to talk about it on the weekend. But of course, with a sprinkle of a little bit of sass and pizzazz from Nelson Kofi. Okay, let's get into it. So now, before we do that, I'd like you to get a little, glass of wine, cup of tea, because like we're spilling tea. I have mine in my hand, but it's imaginary, so I've sipped it. You should get yours. And before we actually get into the video, I would indulge you to subscribe to the News God. Follow us across all social media platforms. I'm giving you 5 seconds to do that. So you are wherever you're watching this video, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a repost. Like, use those buttons. It's for you. So 5 seconds before we get into the video. 5 seconds, it's almost up. So kindly just like, comment, subscribe, share to other friends, bring them to the News God, because we do everything amazing. Politics, business, entertainment, like we're about to do. That is what this is about. And I think the intro is too long, but let me just say one last thing before we get into the actual video. This is the pilot episode of this show, the very first episode of the show. So if you want to see more of this, you should subscribe. You should let's talk about the celebrities, okay? Let's talk about it. Okay, let's get into the video. Right. So now, the very first trending topic that we're going to be talking about was one video of a young man that was trending, especially on X this week. I think on Monday, on Tuesday, I came across it. And he was getting a lot of backlash for speaking about Sarkodie having a dead career. You know what? Let's take a look at the video.
I mean, maybe in the future, God might help us. God might be on our side, and artist somehow, some way, would level up to the Grammy. So, for now, there's no artist. For now.
Not Kisak.
Kensak. I think his career has ended.
This is what the young man said, and he was getting, I wouldn't say hate, but backlash on X. Boys were trolling him. Girls were trolling him. People are saying that he's looking for agenda. People are saying he's looking for clout. Hey, you people can talk. No, but let's get into the crux of the matter. This is what he said. Sarkodie's career is dead. That's what he said. No be me way talk him, na him way talk him. So make you no come attack me, say me no, I'm not doing that. So this is what he said. Now, that's what he said. And actually, I think he even posed it as a question. So I'm asking you, is Sarkodie's career dead? Just give me the answer to that in the comments. Is Sarkodie's career dead, like this young man has stated, which has given him a lot of backlash? Let me know in the comments. But if you ask me that question, I don't think his career is dead. Because first of all, impact. Let's talk about rap in Ghana. You cannot start a rap conversation in Ghana without Sarkodie being the title or the intro and the body and the conclusion. It's not happening. It's like he invented rap. Look, let me not come off as biased, so let me not stretch it too much. But the truth is, you cannot have a rap conversation in Africa. Let me not stretch it. Let me bring it down to Ghana. A Ghanaian rap conversation is not going to exclude Sarkodie. Bottom line, flat out, point blank, period, is not going to happen. So, since we've established that, then we can also establish the fact that no, his career is not dead. And Muni Miyaji. My tree's a little bit terrible, forgive me for that. But if you want me to speak away, we could speak the away, right? Now let's talk about commercial success and even his concert. If his career is truly dead, will people pull up every year to Rapaholic concerts, paying, exorbitant prices to watch him perform? No. No. I don't think people will do that. So is Sarkodie's career dead? A simple question, and the simplest answer to that question is no. But let me know in the comments what you think. But on the flip side of this, he prefixed that sentence with "I think." Let's not lose sight of that. I think that's what a lot of people are missing out on. He said, "I think." Just say it's his opinion or kanadri. And so what's your problem? The only difference is he doesn't have a camera to his face to state it. But he's saying that "I think." And see, why are you giving him backlash? Okay, but it could also look like a little bit of hate. But he said "I think." You could also put a camera to your face and say, "I think Sarkodie doesn't have a dead career." Simple and short. And see, life can be so simple. Why is social media making everything hard? Oh, media. So yeah, first of all, we've answered that question, but we want to hear from you. What do you think about Sarkodie's career? It's still going strong, and that's what I believe, because rap conversations in Ghana cannot exclude Sarkodie. Like, that's just what it is. So let's move on to, before we move on to the next trend, let's sip some tea. Yeah, absolutely. So me, I was there this week scrolling through social media like we always do, because nowadays that's like the quickest antidepressants, right? Hey, not to say I'm depressed or anything, God forbid. But like, that's where we get, entertained and everything. So I came across this post by one female group called Lali and Lola. They're talking about, look, see, these two girls have me really messed up. I don't want to use the F word. They have me messed up during the week, okay? Because what are you talking about? You're trying to settle a dispute between Shatawale and Stonebwoy. Look, okay, let's just get straight to the facts of the matter. Lali and Lola have presented or issued, I don't know if it's a press statement, a communique, I don't know what they're even thinking. So they have come to say, let me fix my jaw, I'm not going to laugh. This is a serious issue. Entertainment is serious, you know that. So Lali and Lola are saying that they've issued a statement, and they are saying that they are calling for unity between Shatawale and Stonebwoy. And when I saw this post, immediately the viral TikTok sound that came to mind was, let me try to say it as accurately as it is used. Hey guys, today we are going to talk about cloud chasers. Who is a cloud chaser? Lali and Lola are cloud chasers. Like, honestly, when I came across the post, that's just immediately what I said. Because what are you telling me? Something that has been there. Industry giants have come around to try to settle this issue. You know, the whole VGMA situation, when they even had to come down, and even Shatawale gave Stonebwoy a low peck and stuff, and still things are still they are today. So what are you telling me? You want to cut your hair so that Shatawale and Stonebwoy will come back together? Hey, where's the tally? I'm looking for the word. Like, where's the correlation? That's the word I'm trying to look for. If you cut your hair right now, or you change your hairstyle, which is your brand identity, like you're saying, how is that going to affect Shatawale and Stonebwoy? So immediately I said, nah, this is cloud chasing. And since you're cloud chasing, I also, fell into that trap. And I decided to check you out. So it worked for you. I went on Instagram to check you out, Lali and Lola. And I'm like, okay, they're doing their thing, they're musicians. Okay, let me go and check out your music as well. That's how well you were able to chase clouds. Like, it was superb. And when I listened to your music, I just was like, hold up, Lali and Lola, maybe this is not the time to be chasing clouds. Maybe you should be chasing the music right now. But, no shade, but, okay. Let's get into it. Look, it's not time to be chasing the clouds right now. Maybe it's time to be chasing the music. And it looks like the music is chasing you, but you are running so fast. So it's not catching up with you. But let's see. The music needs a little work. That's just what I think. The music needs a little work because that is not going into my playlist, unfortunately. No, I'm not listening to you, Lali and Lola, unless because the originality is not there, in my opinion. When I listened to your most recent song, Pepper Them, it seemed like an Amare song. Like, I thought of Amare when I listened to you, so this is not original. So unfortunately, you don't even have anything to chase clouds for. So why are you chasing clouds? But on the flip side, let me give you some grace. On the flip side, if you are genuinely looking for unity between Stonebwoy and Shatawale, and this is not just some cloud chasing, it's still, Charlie, still. How do you tell me that you want to cut your hair so that Shatawale and Stonebwoy will come back together? And now that's not what the statement is saying. I would need a little clarity on that, so someone please tell me in the comments, because I don't understand. So I'm not even going to give you grace. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so another thing that has trended so much within this week was the little situation between medical and sustenary attorneys. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. You can help me in the comments. I'm sure you can figure how to do that out. So yeah, help me in the comments how to pronounce that name or that word. So a little context, right? Medical released a new track. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's entertainment. Anything goes. Medical released a new track just this week, I think. And the title of the track is Welcome to Africa. And, oh, I was so excited. I'm like, oh, a new Medical release. Let me go and check it out. And immediately when I hit the play button, welcome, Wezolo, Akwaba, Bon Arrivé. And I'm like, wait, this sounds familiar. I've heard this before. No? But I'm like, okay, you know what? That aside, it's a popular song. A lot of people sing it, so fine. So I didn't even think about copyright infringements, because I felt like this is something really popular that a lot of people know. So it's probably just what? A rhyme, something. But even those are protected with copyright laws, right? Let's put that aside. So I got into the actual song, and that was like, I was immediately transported into another, heavens or something. I am not someone who is usually impressed with rap, okay? Except it's Sarkodie, of course. But I listened to Medical, and that one song, it was immediately my jam. It didn't go to my playlist, but it was my jam. You understand? So, days after that beautiful musical experience, that magical musical experience, a group of attorneys called the Sustenary Attorneys have released or issued a letter to Medical saying that there has been a copyright infringement play in that work. And I'm like, yes, there was. Because that Wezolo thing, it was obviously not from Medical. And I'm like, the nerve. How can you blatantly just lift off somebody's work like that, a whole 10 seconds? It doesn't matter, 10 seconds, but then that is such a noticeable work from somebody else. So I'm like, are you telling me Medical doesn't know about copyright or something? So he just really went to lift the song or what? Look, I don't understand how that works, because copyright is actually a thing. So I'm thinking maybe he thought maybe these are some old people, so they really, but there was a court. Alabaster box. They are being represented by Sustenary Attorneys. And they've come out to say, Medical, pull down the song from all streaming platforms. Give us all the revenue generated. Hey, before we pass. Okay, yeah. Give us all the revenue generated from that song, because you took literally 10 seconds of our work, and it's 10 seconds, but it's still our work. And I'm like, oh God. Copyright is crazy, because how can you tell me just 10 seconds? You want me to pull down the whole song? But yeah, I feel like that would teach artists a little lesson with regards to copyright and copyright infringement. And I don't know if that is being enforced enough. I doubt, because if it were, whatever, I don't think this would have happened. But it has happened, so yeah. Medical hasn't responded to this yet. And I also don't want to jump into conclusions about this particular issue, because you know what? One time, let me give you, I'm stretching this out a little bit, but it's tea. We're spilling it, so let's spill it into detail. One time when the Yvonne Nelson book came out, and she had accused Sarkodie of the, not accused, but she name dropped Sarkodie. I'm like, oh, okay, Sarkodie, try. Try. Without listening to Sarkodie, I said, try. Then Sarkodie released that rap song, and I'm like, Nelson, maybe you should not jump into conclusions. Okay, so I'm not going to jump into conclusions, and if I said anything to take a dig at medical, I'm taking it back, retracting it now. So I'm not going to say anything about this until I hear medical side of the story. It might sound crazy, but there's always two sides of the story. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. But for me, I don't think anything about it. So yeah, let's go to the very next one. Wait. Our imaginary next trend. I was scrolling once again on social media, and I came across this beautiful video of three sexy ladies. Okay, I was scrolling through social media, and I saw this video of three beautiful ladies. First of all, what I did was when I saw the video, I just immediately swiped up because there's one narrative of this particular young girl that I've noticed, and it seemed like a pattern, and I just, I'm not interested. But I'm like, you know what, let me come back. And I came back, and surprisingly, I saw two other girls, Ifeodor and Cookie. And if you know one thing about me, look, the girls. Especially the girls with the sexy moves, Charlie. Let me not do too much, okay? So I saw the video, and apparently that video was supposed to be a promotional video for a song that's going to come out soon. And this is Music Spotlight. We've gotten to that space, okay? We're putting the spotlight on new releases this week and an upcoming release. So that's what we're doing. So the song is called Shempele. Charlie. It's coming out on April 18th. And so there was what artists do? They promote the song with a cute video. I saw this video and I'm like, no shade. But is this video promoting a song or is promoting us? Look, see, when I saw that video, I am not listening to the music. I'm just looking at the backside. And I feel like that has sort of become a pattern with Sefa when she's releasing. Or not just when she's releasing. There seems to be too much promotion or spotlight on her body rather than on the talents, the music. So can we see something else aside from the behind? No, like this is just really serious. Like it's not that deep, but this is what I'm saying. It's opinions, okay? So I'm stating my opinion. The backside, we've seen it. It's there, obviously. Great. Like, we've seen it. Now, can we see the music? Can we see the talent? Or maybe the music is there, but it's just too much of an overshadow on the talent. Hey, what am I even saying? But like, the backside and the body, the projection on it has overshadowed the music. So look, they're even gagging her in the comments. People are saying the song is not nice. And I disagree. That song, it makes me want to do that dance, like you were doing. So for me, that song is cool. It's not better than Ichoke. Can we say it? It's not better than Ichoke. Ichoke is a classic, okay? So, Shempele, we need better. But yeah, aside that, the ass, we've seen it, is there. But now we want to see the music. Respectfully, Sefa, you have a beautiful, banging body, but there seems to be too much projection on it. And if there's a way to work on that, I feel like it will help you. No shade. That's just what I think. And so let's put the spotlight on somebody. So Shempele is coming out April 18th. Tune in, stream the music, support the female artists, okay? You guys, something came up the other time. When I checked iTunes the other time, 10 songs, not a single female in the top 10. Why? They're doing good music. Sinaso just released a beautiful body of work. Did I lie? Go check that out. Why aren't you guys streaming the females' music? Or you want to see their nudes? You just want to see skin. And when they give you skin too, you complain like I'm doing here. Eh? Okay. Now, let's go to another beautiful female artist, beautiful vocals, beautiful face, beautiful talent, beautiful everything. Adina, you are amazing. Like, come for a hug. Virtual hugs, Adina. She teamed up with King Paluta. Is King Paluta? She teamed up with King Paluta to release this really beautiful track titled Gone. And I just wanted to put a little bit of shine, like a little bit of attention to it, because these are good songs, these are good projects that shouldn't be swept under the carpet. For me, that song is a beautiful love song, so go check it out, please. It's so, the vocals, King Paluta, the blend, the rhyming, look, that's the song you're trying to, you know, as a lady, you're trying to give your husband a really cool welcome back from work, from a hectic, so you put that song on with a little cute lingerie, then you are, you know, whining, you know how you ladies do it. Then you whine to the song, then you go sit on your man, then you whine on your man, and, you know, decrease his stress. Let me not do too much, okay? So yeah, go and stream Gone by Adina featuring King Paluta. Ooh, okay, now, look, the tea. There's too much sugar and cream inside the tea. Maybe next time we'll pipe down on the tea and on the sugar and the cream because it's too much, Charlie. It's too sweet. The tea is too sweet. Like, trend number 5, and this is how we're going to wrap up on this. Let's go international now. We've done a lot of local, and that's the problem with you guys. Mu pe local dudu, and me mintisa, me pe international kakra, and yenfa plane na yenko US, where Nicki Minaj has been named by Billboard the best female rapper of all time. Not of this generation, of all time. So I feel like at this point, since we're international, let me do a little accent. So Billboard's, sorry. I'm not going to do the accent. But I feel like you're already getting it. So yeah, Billboard has named Nicki Minaj the best female rapper of all time. And people have their opinions about it. But one particular opinion that has pissed me off so much that I wanted to use this to talk about, like I wanted to make this a trend and talk about it on the show, is that people are comparing her to Cardi B. Like 2025, who is doing that? It was that time, 2018, where Cardi B came up and she was fresh, she was new, everybody saw talent in her, and we're like, oh, this is the new rap queen. But 2025, who still thinks of Cardi B as the rap queen? Anna, that's not what you are saying. I saw it in the comments. Why are you saying that? And they are saying, oh, Cardi B deserves top 10, she's number 11. Let me tell you something. Lil Kim, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, Roxanne Shante, Eve, Foxy Brown, Queen Elizabeth. You're trying to tell me you want somebody to be taken off that spot and be given to Cardi B? No shade, I love Cardi B, but we're talking rap here. Female rap. So let's not digress. Let's just put the spotlight back on Nicki Minaj. So those of you who in 2018 were saying, oh, Cardi B is better than Nicki Minaj, Billboard has named her the best female rapper of all time. So who are you? Who are you? Billboard has closed the debate on who the best female rapper is. So, sending you love, Nicki Minaj, wherever you are. I know you're watching. Nicki Minaj, congratulations to her. I love her so much. I know you do too. So, we're expecting more female raps from her and every other female rapper. And that is how we're going to wrap this up. And I'm sure you enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing this. And I'm sure you enjoyed it. So, if you want to see more of this, I would urge you to please subscribe to the News God. Follow us everywhere on social media like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, not forgetting YouTube. That is where the real deal is. That is where we get it popping. That is where we pop them tags. That is where we spill the tea like we just did. What are you talking about? Look, go to YouTube. If you're watching me right now, like this video, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Nelson Kofi has spilled some tea. Let's come sip some and have a good time with it, okay? Like I always say, my name is Nelson Kofi. This is the News God. I'm so thankful that you've watched to the end. Yeah, you have watched to the end. I'm sure of that. And until next time, let's pray that we get this episode again. See you, and I love you. Let's...